What is the design school of strategic development? Well, this is one of Henry Mintzberg's theorized 10 schools of strategic development. It proposes that strategies are the result of formulation from key individuals within the organization that is then pushed down in the organization to subordinates to be implemented. It is the planning stage or planning type of strategic formulation. Now, there are numerous premises associated with this school of strategic management. First, the process of strategic development must be conscious and deliberate. That is, a strategy is formally planned, and it's done so by top executives. That is the responsible key strategist. Now, any strategy must be kept simple and informal in nature, such that it can be easily communicated and transmitted downhill for execution and implementation. Now, it should be the result of individualized design based upon the executive's thought processes and the environment for which the strategy is being formed. And next, the design process winds up when the executive has fully developed or thought through the strategy that is to be implemented, that it can be easily encapsulated and presented, or at least distributed downstream for implementation. Now, the strategy must be explicit. It must tell exactly what are the goals, objectives, or what needs to be accomplished as part of the strategy. Even if it's not detailed, it needs to be very direct and not subject to multiple interpretations or confusions. And then after it's fully formulated and thus communicated, that is the only point and stage at which it can be implemented. So the design school can best be thought of as the formal planning process, but done in an informal manner by a top executive. That is, the individual responsible for creating the strategy does so on their own in a straightforward, simple, explicit manner and communicates it down for implementation in the organization.